Hi, my name is Josh GALLETTA. I'm a local Lakeland resident. Been here for about 17 years. I'm an illustrator and a muralist. I've been very fortunate to do some amazing fun things here in town, and some of my most favorite pieces and notable pieces is my mural at Starbucks and also my mural campaign I got to do with Summit, which is in downtown Lakeland. So my art career started out through therapy, through dealing with PTSD from an accident I was in. And my counselor gave me an exercise of taking everything I'm dealing with, put it into something, and then find a way to release it. Just trying to take all the pain, the anxiety, the flashbacks, the memories, and just find a way to release it. And so I just started making these little original hand drawings, and I would put them in little bags. I had a sign that said free art, put a little business card in the back, and I would just drop them in different locations, and I would leave, because part of my therapy was just releasing it and leaving. And eventually I started getting emails or seeing things on social media like, hey, I found this art, this is pretty cool. And then it started moving along to like, hey, I found your art, if I give you money, would you draw something for me? And so that slowly progressed into my full-time career of being a freelance illustrator and a muralist here in Lakeland. I feel art's very important for our community because we can kind of put a visual on what's going on in the emotions and feelings of our community and our town. And we can also capture big chapter moments in our lives and our stories and put something where it's a staple on a wall or in a nice frame canvas or in a gallery. The way the art and illustration design's been healing for me is I've been able to use all the distractions and things I've been going through and kind of like let that, I guess, flow through my fingers and onto the paper or canvas. And I'm able to kind of use that as a chance just to kind of do a cleanse, but also, create something new out of that. So take a mess and make something it's new, it's different, it's beautiful. And I don't want to be the one that has to linger and hang on to that stuff. I feel like I grow and I change and become a better person by releasing that. And the most helpful way for me to release it is just through putting it on walls and paper and canvas. One of my favorite pieces I've gotten to work on is the biggest mural I've ever done. It's here in downtown Lakeland at this place called Summit. And it was a 50-foot long wall. I think it was 12 or 14 feet high. And we just did the whole perspective as if you're laying underwater looking up and watching just the animal life. So swans and fish and turtles and all these little critters just moving around. The way the wall was set up and positioned, I couldn't do my normal process. So I ended up freehand painting this whole thing. And I taught myself how to use the grid process. And it took so much time and energy, and it was so fun to paint. But the best part about it was when it came to adding the color elements, I was able to bring my teenage kids in and get them to help me finish it up. And it was just fun to have a family process in making one of my biggest murals that I've done today. I am so excited for Notta Gallery because I feel it's bringing something new to our town. It's something that's kind of breaking tradition, but it also is a chance to give a lot of great and talented artists a chance to showcase their work. And it's something more than just Lakeland things, such as our landmarks and our swans. This is something to showcase all the amazing talent we have here, see the storytelling, and it's a chance to introduce artists to people who may not have come across them. And especially putting it downtown where people are coming for First Fridays or special events or whatever the case. It's just a great little spot that I think is going to be an enhancement to our creative community. We already have a large creative community here, but now we get to put it on a bigger platform. And I'm just pumped to see people be able to just walk through and check this stuff out and hopefully buy and support all our local artists here in town. And I'm just thankful that we have something like this happening. And calling it Notta Gallery is such a fun name and a fun thing to help people understand that we're escaping certain stigmas and just adding something fun and new and exciting for the Lakeland community.